Alright, I'm doing this video because I want to show some people some real figurines, or some, if you want to actually support the industry. Now, my mom got these figurines secondhand from a Texas used bookstore in, I believe, Houston, Texas, not Dallas, Texas. And apparently, it's one of the biggest ones in the world when it comes to used books. And she saw there was some anime figurines. These are, as far as I know, are legit. But one of them came in box, one of them came not in box, and I wanted to show y'all what they look like. I have my little camera down here so you can see this down here. This used to be me shooting some B-roll while I'm doing this. And first one I'll do right here is this open one. So this figurine was on display in the store. I posted a picture up here just by itself, so you can kind of get a sneak peek at what's inside here. And me and my wife both love DemonSlayer. We have for a very long time. We don't really remember the name of the girl, just because she's not really that much of a main focus character, and we just call her the Butterfly Girl, and she's the mute one. And I saw this figurine, and I'm like, man, that looks cool. I like the way it looks. And my mom was asking me, which ones do I like? And I just told her, well, I like the one that's girl sitting down. So this is a 3-part figurine. Let's check the bottom. The bottom does indeed, if I can get my camera to see that, I don't know if I can or not, it does indeed have the wording on the bottom of it to let you know it is official. It's not a knockoff figurine. It says on the bottom of it, of course, made in China, unfoldable. Not unfoldable. Bandai Spirits made in China, so it does have the official stuff on it, and this is just a cool figurine. Now I can see there is some damage to it, but I don't know if it's damaged because of shipping or it was damaged because of previous owner. Right here at one of the little things, it's broken right here, but you can't quite tell otherwise. But so used, not in box, and probably damaged with shipping. Really, you can't tell unless you really look really hard. All right, so I'm seeing little tiny dots, and these little dots right here. So I'm assuming they snap on or they just kind of click in. So push those in. Hope I'm getting this thing in the right. No, it looks like it might be upside down. Okay, let's flip it over. Okay, there we go. Sits down just sits down facing this direction. You see the little grid, I believe, and then she sits right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. All right, so here she is. For everybody who wants to see it in this camera view, this is the little butterfly girl. The girl's kind of mute in the anime series. She's kind of like the one of the people that trains 3 guys in the anime series. She's one of the trainers. She's cute in a way, but she's like, you don't get to see very much of her in action in the series, but still cool. And honestly, I like the figurine. Now, I am noticing that there is no peg. You can see that there on the camera. Place to put it, I guess something went here, and it goes into her little keister, and you plant her there. But unfortunately, it's no longer there. Trying to see how she actually sits. How do you sit? Like that, I guess? I'm trying to make sure I plant it like this, maybe? Yeah, just like that. Okay. So she sits more on the edge of the ring. Can't really put her on the peg, but that's how she is. I think she looks pretty cool. And it's nice to have like a little display go around the figurine rather than just being, just a figurine setting up and being on a figurine on a stand. It's nice to have a display behind it, something cool. So you get some lights behind this thing. It'd be really awesome. But it was used. It was secondhand. But I still say secondhand is just as good as long as it's been kept pretty well. If you buy from Japan secondhand, you're gonna get way better taken care figurines than you would in the States. It's full stop. But I'm okay with it, because somebody bought this when it was new, and they supported the industry by buying this. This helps the industry keep on doing what it's doing. This this right here is gonna look great in my display case back there. So you will be seeing that back there for a long time. Now, the next one I got is from the Quintessential Quintuplets. If anybody's seen this anime before, and it's one of the super premium figurines, which I don't know if this was a Crane Gang figurine, but it's of one of the twins, and I believe this is the girl. Spoiler, but if you don't understand it, but this, I believe this is the girl. So, and her wedding dress when the movie came out, not that long ago actually, I think maybe a year or so back. Sorry, the light's really harsh. This one looks absolutely adorable. I think this one looks absolutely cute. And my mom saw it and had two different price ranges on it for some reason. It had we had a $30 one and a $25, so I guess they brought down the price. Don't know how this thing was originally, but as far as I could tell, it still has some of its original taping. This one's already been like broken or cut open, but this looks like original taping because it doesn't have any other tape on it, but they could have resealed it up. I'm not entirely sure, but it doesn't look like it's been opened before. So this one is definitely a interesting one. Now, I love the anime. I really, really do. I thought it was a great anime. Thought it was charming. Thought it was very cute. And, you know, I had my girl who I chose. It wouldn't have been this one, honestly. I was rooting for someone else. I forget her name, but she was the quiet one with the headset on. I liked her more. Or the more mature, motherly one. That one, I like those two. I didn't like the one with the harsh attitude. I didn't really care for this one, the very sporty one. I had my other interests, and if any one of the other two would have been chosen, I would have picked it. But there's a reason why he picked her. You know, it's not a harem anime. Though you might say, is it a harem anime since all of them wanted to be with him? But he can only really choose one. And he chose this one. So I'm not, blaming anybody. This was your girl. This is who you picked. Good for you. But let's go and get her out of the box. I believe these special or super premium versions are a little bit bigger, a little bit more detailed. I don't know if I ever had one that was like this before, so this is going to be a first time for me. If whatever quality this is and how large it might be, because this box is quite big actually. And I believe she's about the same size as the box, so, or at least in some height scale wide. Okay, so here we go. This is interesting. Okay, so for one thing, she's on full display. There's no hiding here. But like, instead of like being the full thing covered, this is only covering half of it. So it's no longer like, most figures will come like top to bottom covered. There you go. You know what? You don't need that. So you just need one thing pop out and she's ready to go. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead. Oh, there's some tape on it. So let's go ahead and remove the box here so I can put her down real quickly. Y'all get a view over from the other camera. Let's go ahead and just cut her open here. Don't know if this is all the tape. Yep, just kind of just comes on out. And she just kind of just flops forward. All right. Put her down. All right, so she is quite big. I would definitely say she is not well, you can clearly tell, scale, even if she's standing up, I don't know if she will still even be as tall as this thing is. I don't know. But this is very pretty. The dress is very overly done. I'm not a woman, so I wouldn't know if this is a very common wedding dress or this is very pretty, but it's still very cool. This is a part of a collection, so now that I have this one, I don't know if I want to get the other ones, but this is very, very nice looking figurine. Great, good details. I kind of wish, I think she looks very pretty. The red head, even though it's a little bit orange, has a little nice little flower crown from the wedding night. I guess if you see the movie, one bra strap is, or not one bra strap. I don't know if it's a band or if it's a bra strap on the arm right there. I have actually like no clue. It's not very a highly, how to say it, colored figurine, but there's definitely a lot of details. But at the same time, like, how difficult or how complex can what essentially comes out to be just a wedding anime can be, really, right? So you're not going to be getting a lot of intricate design in this figurine, but it's very large. Now the question is, I haven't looked yet. It says little thing. Is the bottom on display? I hate to say it like that, but it's just, you don't need to, right? But anime figurines and being anime, will the anime makers, can it stand up by itself? Yeah, it can. It's pretty much its own dress. It's its own way of standing. It had a little bottom thing here that was scraping on. If you heard the scraping, I don't know if you did, but it was bottom of her feet. And I don't know what else to show you. Like, honestly, like, what else is there to show other than what's underneath the skirt, right? So if it's inappropriate, I'll try to blur it. But yeah, sure enough, it shows. It's not like promiscuous, right? It's not like a promiscuous looking figurine. She's not wearing leggings. She's not wearing stockings. It's just regular white panties, and that's it. I don't know how you can get really off on something like this if somebody out there wants to buy this for inappropriate means. But I think this is just a cute figurine, and of course, it has. I'll show you right here on this camera if I can't. The camera would focus here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'll try to see if I can. It's this right here. It has the things on it. So the bottom of it says "Made in China." It says Sega on it, and then some. What I'm assuming is Japanese lettering or writing on it, saying things. But yeah, it says Sega. It says "Made in China," and it has, I guess, the official company's name in Japanese or Chinese. I'm not entirely sure. So it is a official figurine, so it's not that, questionable stuff. Again, if you ever question a figurine, if it's secondhand, or even if you buy it online and you get a box with it, don't always trust that. Check the figurine and see if it has official wording or stamp on the figurine to show that it is legit, and that's how you know you will support the industry. Somebody bought this figurine, or the store did, not entirely sure, and when they bought it, they support the industry, and I paid for it, and then it tells the store, hey, we should get more stuff like this, so you can buy it. But yeah, one more time for the big camera. Like I said, this pretty much the set is the dress. It's not gonna go nowhere really easily, and it's kind of flexible too. So I like figurines like this in the sense that, I do have dogs and you have kids and whatnot, and this stuff falls over somewhere, you're fine. This if anything, this is just bounce off the floor and be just fine. But it'll be able to take a little bit more of a beating if something were to happen. And if you're in Japan, earthquakes are a thing, and you might want to have your figurines not be made out of resin that are just going to shatter the moment they hit the floor. I'm sure this upper part could be damaged if impact with the arms kind of flex too. So yeah, it's really nice. All right, there they are, side by side figurines I got from my mom. I'll try to, if I can get the name or remember the name. I don't know what the name of the store was. If you're in the Houston area, it just looked for a really big used store that apparently, like, used bookstore that apparently like has like 5 or 4 levels, just all used books. Apparently there's an anime section there if you want to go there and pick you out one. So yeah, I thought these were cool when I showed them off to you. And if you like this video, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.